Well, race number 1 has gone to number 5, which is Goldie Coast, the Aussie import. She's a daughter of Chazia. Well done to the owner, Bram van Heesten, and of course, trainer Paul Lafferty teaming up here with Samanga Kumalo. And before we go to Paul and Samanga, I must say thanks to Laf for his transparency. Went to him in the parade ring, asked him about this filly. He was fancied on debut, what went wrong, and he was clear as crystal. Laf, I gave it to the boys in the preview that you mentioned you're giving her a bit of time off, and if she brought her homework to the track, you're expecting her to be right there, and spot on.
Spot on. You know, when she ran her debut, I think I was up at the national sales, and Bram actually came down and said, Bram, she's a very good filly. She went off favourite, and she walked out the gate, and she was never in the hunt, and she got a bit uptight, and we just changed the whole program with her. We led her at the track and let her pick up weight, and we slowly brought her back, and every gallop she's had, I've said to Bram and Billy, I said, every gallop I give this horse, she wins, and so I don't work her with much. She's very talented. She's learned to drop the bit. You saw her today, she was last. She's very, very good, Dees.
Nice start to the race meeting, and of course, well done to Bram for supporting you. Did he go to Oz with you, Lef? How did you get this filly?
No, I was there. His great friend and partner is Bill Henderson, a great man, and James and I were there. James used to play golf with Billy years ago, and I got to meet Billy. He's obviously met him a few times afterwards going out to sales. He's a real good lad. He's a Scottish guy, and him and Bram race together. They do everything together, and I bought this horse, you know, it's a magnificent pedigree, and I bought her for dirt cheap, and she's won very, very well. She's a good filly. They're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm pleased Bram's got a few with me, and this will give him a bit more confidence. So well done to him, and Kerry, who does his books and that, well done to her as well.
Left before you go, you got 2 more runners, Princess Ayana and of course Garibaldi at the back.
Garibaldi, they've punished her. You know, they really hit her hard. She's a 93 now, and but she's very talented, very good, clean-winded filly. So it's going to be a tougher toss than ever. But I think she's very good, and I'm hoping she wins. She's drawn worst of everything. If they run across the course again, she has to come from draw 15 or 15. Yes. But she's very good, I'll never hide behind anything. She's very, very good.
Princess Ayana, more of a place chance?
More of a place chance. She ran a good race behind Athena the other day. Coco was in front of her. It might have our number. But we have one at this track, and the favourite, I think, is Dolomita. Could be anything.
Thanks for that, Lef. Well played, well done. Thanks to Lef for his transparency. I saw you chatting to Paul there, and of course I was chatting to him before that, and he said that she's been really working well back home, and you know, if she brought that homework, he was expecting a big run, so he gave you a bit of confidence.
Yes, he gave me a bit of confidence, and also when I saw him at Clarewood, he told me, you're riding one horse for me, and I think she's a nice filly. And, you know, I think it was when I got to the ring, he also gave me a little bit of more about her, that last time she just didn't jump, she walked out, and that cost her a bit of, that cost her the race. And, you know, when the 2-year-old walk out and the others are gone, it's hard to make up. And today, the main thing was to just jump her out, let her come out, and then give her a little bit of cover. And then when she's ready, and then pick her up, and then let her go. And I did exactly that. And when I asked her, when I put pressure on her, and then she started moving up, and I just rode her all the way through it, and she kicked all nicely.
It's just amazing, the run that you're having, the confidence that you have in the saddle. I mean, you did everything right. As you mentioned, you know, you gave her a bit of a chance, and when she gave you that kick, you pressed the button at the right time.
Yes, you know, as I say, with a little bit of confidence, it helped me to judge them well. And yes, thanks to Mr. Lafferty, thanks to the owners, and to winning form.
Before you leave us, Samanga, I know you don't know many of the horses. You're doing a bit of traveling, but you're getting chances. And you would have had a look at your rides today, and which you could have singled out, it could be your best.
I saw that horse of Mr. Terry,
Dolomiti.
I think, you know, for a horse to come and win first time out and then carry 60, you know, it has to mean something. And I think going over further now, and I think that should be my best ride of the day.
Thanks for that, Samango. What a flying start it's been to the new season. Long may it continue. And again, nice having you in the province.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Samanga Kumalo teaming up with trainer Paul Lafferty. And I know it's late. You know, we do these previews. We come on 5 minutes before the off. But Laf did mention that he liked Goldie Coast at a decent price. So I know there was around 2 minutes to go. If you're ready into that, hopefully you got a bit of money there, because this filly has come through to win well. If you caught this quartet in the first, the numbers you'll need: 5, 1, 11, and 6. That's your provisional result. Race number 1. Coming up next will be the start of the place accumulator, race number 2.